Welcome back to Duncan Field for Game 2 of today's doubleheader between the Hastings College Broncos and the Doane University Tigers. Doane took Game 1 by a final score of 2-1. Game 2 coming up here. Marcus Miller will be the starting pitcher for the Broncos. Miller, a left-handed pitcher. Originally from Hastings, Nebraska. Graduated from Hastings High School. He's been a starting pitcher for the Broncos. Faced off against Doane at home last year in the game that the Broncos won. Looking to do the same thing this year. Wind picking up a little bit here for Game 2. Still completely overcast and cloudy here in Hastings, Nebraska. The stadium lights have been on all day today, despite the fact that the game started at 11 a.m.
Expecting some rain around 2 p.m. About 40% from 2 to about 5 p.m. So,
see if that has any impact on the game. Spring baseball here in Nebraska, the weather's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get, as Forrest Gump likes to say. Logan Amick will lead things off for the Tigers. Amick, the center fielder for the Tigers. The first pitch from Miller, in there for a strike. Miller starts the game off with a strike. Left on right matchup here. Fouls that one into the screen. And Amick is behind 0-2 now. From the windup, the 0-2 pitch. Misses inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch from Miller. That one misses. Count even now at 2-2. Amick being patient here. Miller shakes off a sign. He's got the one he wants. That one is lined into right field. Martinez coming in. It's going to drop for a hit. Amick is going to lead off the ball game with a single. That will bring Narumi Okayasu up to the plate. Shortstop for the Tigers had a few nice defensive plays in the first game. Broncos defense is going to shift. Squares to bunt. He drops one down, picked up by the catcher Shurko. Fires to second. Not in time. And Okayasu is going to reach on a fielder's choice. Shurko tried to gun him out at second. Was not in time. No outs now. Runner on first and second for Joe Osborne. Osborne, the right-handed hitter. Squares to bunt. He drops it down. Miller fires to third, and they're going to get the out at third. A great play from the pitcher, Marcus Miller, jumping off the mound and throwing him out at third. They get the lead runner. Runners on first and second. 1 out now. Bring Braden Jones up to the plate. Tall right-hander for the Tigers. Miller fires that one in for a strike. Miller's ahead 0-1 here. From the stretch, That one is popped way up into shallow center field. The shortstop Valdez getting under it, making the catch for out number 2. That'll bring the DH up to the plate, Max Harris. Harris had a pinch hitting appearance in the last ball game, getting the start at DH now. Two outs here. Left on right, Miller from the stretch. Fires that one in for a strike. Okayasu on second. Takes his lead. That one is in there for a strike. Miller is ahead 0-2 now on Harris. Trying to put him away. Peers in for the sign. Checks on the runner and comes set. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Took a big hack and came up empty. After a few bunt attempts, Miller strikes out Harris to end the inning. No score here as we head to the bottom of the first. Jaden Stone will be the leadoff man for the Broncos. Caden Crawford on the mound for the Tigers.
He's a sophomore out of Fairfield, Texas.
Right-handed pitcher facing off against the left-handed batter. Swings and fouls that one into the catcher's mitt for strike 1.
This is his 5th game pitching for Doane this season.
Fouls that one out of play towards the train tracks. And Stone falls behind 0-2. The pitch. Misses low. Stone doesn't chase the ball in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count now. Crawford working out of the windup. Kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. Took a big hack at that one and came up empty. Stone goes down swinging for out number 1. That'll bring Jared Delgado up to the plate. Delgado hitting in the 2 hole here. The third baseman. Swings and fouls that one back towards the Bronco dugout. Delgado was 1 for 2 last game, reached on an error as that one is foul tipped back. And Delgado is now down 0-2. The pitch in the dirt. Crawford working really quickly here. Pretty much in his windup by the time Delgado stepped up to the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Timeout is called by Delgado. Wanted to have a little more time to get set in the box before the pitch came. Here comes the 1-2. In the dirt, knocked down by the catcher, Chialtas. Count even now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Missed high. Delgado works it full. Delgado takes it from 0-2 to a full count here. Payoff pitch from Crawford. Swings and fouls it into the parking lot. Count remains at 3-2. Wind starting to pick up a little bit. That one is chopped towards third. Picked up by the third baseman. Fires it over to first in time to make the play. Nevels over to Jones at first, and that's out number 2. That'll bring Tyler Kistler to the plate. Kistler, tall right-hander for the Broncos, takes strike 1. Kistler was the catcher in game 1 of today's doubleheader. Takes that one low. Count now 1-1. Swings and lines that one to right center field. Right fielder camps under it. Menzik makes the catch for out number 3. So 1-2-3 inning. And will keep the game scoreless. We head to the second inning. Back in a moment. Luke LaChance will be the leadoff batter here in the second inning. Miller back out on the mound.
Got a little rain coming in right now. Looking through the window, we got a little raindrops on it. So
Starting to pick up, coming in from center field as LaChance takes that for a strike.
Wind starting to pick up as well. A little around 20 miles per hour.
Windy day here at Duncan Field, as it often is in the spring. That one missed low. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Miller working out of the windup. That one misses. 2-1 now is the count. Miller picks up the rosin bag. Now he toes the rubber. Kicks and fires. That one misses. Skips away from Sherko, the catcher. Count 3-1 now, so a hitter's count for LaChance. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled. No, that's going to drop fair down the right field line. LaChance is on his way to second. Martinez slips trying to pick it up in the outfield. And he's going to throw it away. Knocked down by Delgado at third. Good backup from Delgado. But LaChance picks up a double on a little flare that just stayed fair. And there's a runner on second and no outs here for Nate Menzik. The runner in scoring position now. Menzik, the right-handed hitter, will step up to the plate for his first at-bat of this game. Miller working from the stretch now with a runner on. We're going to pick over. Oh, a great pickoff move, but LaChance is back in time. A little spin move from Miller. Put it right on the money for Lucero to apply the tag, but LaChance not terribly far off the bag. Kistler playing close to the grass, defending against a bunt. That one is in there for a strike. Oh, 1 is the count. The pitch. Chop towards third. That's going to be foul. So Miller ahead 0-2 now on Menzik. Steps up to the plate. Miller comes set, checks on LaChance. The pitch. Chop towards third again. That is going to go foul. Took a huge bounce. Landed on the roof of the Bronco dugout.
That wind almost took it there.
The wind's starting to go right to left towards third base. See if these weather conditions impact the game at all. Playing surface is slick. Balls are slick. That one is fouled back into the net. No balls, 2 strikes here. After a few foul balls from Menzik. Miller gets the sign and comes set. The pitch. Fouled into the parking lot. So Menzik fighting pitches off.
That wind just keeps howling.
See, it's starting to whip the net behind the home plate around. That one is hit high in the air to left field. Mauser tracking it, gets under it. It's taking him left, and he makes the catch. Runners will stay where they are. There's an out now. That's out number 1. So Mauser able to make the catch. Fighting the wind. He puts him away for out number 1. That'll bring Justin Nevels up to the plate. That will bring Dionysius Chialtas up to the plate. Left-handed hitting catcher. Swings and misses. Takes a big hack at that one.
Chialtas is from Toronto, Ontario.
0-1. The pitch from Miller. Grounded towards first, picked up by Kistler. Miller trying to get to the bag in time, not able to get there. Throw home, and LaChance avoids the tag. Heads up base running from Luke LaChance, and that will score a run for the Tigers. So Kistler ranging, fields the ball. Miller not able to get there in time to cover the bag, and LaChance capitalizes on it and ends up scoring. 2 outs here. Tigers take a 1-0 lead. Logan Amick coming up to the plate. Logan Amick comes up to the plate. The pitch from Miller, runner goes. Grounded into left field. And the courtesy runner is going to head to third, and he will dive in there safely. The runner went on the pitch, a hit and run executed perfectly. So that will put runners on the corners with 2 outs here. Narumi Okayasu up to the plate. Okayasu bunted for a single in his first at-bat. Now he's got runners on first and third. Takes that one for a strike.
Sounds like we got another train rolling through behind us.
Miller checks on the runner. The pitch. Chopped foul towards the Doane dugout. "1-0 is the score here. Tigers have picked up 5 hits through these first 2 innings. The runner goes. Fouled into
Almost the train.
the train.
My train might take it.
Amick at first, was going on movement. He goes again. Miller steps off, and they're going to let Amick take second base there. Now Amick with an easy stolen bag, trying to read Miller, and they wanted to keep the runner at third, so they'll let him have the bag. Broncos playing the shift here. Misses outside. 1-2 is the count now on Okayasu. Valdez playing about 10 feet to the left of the second base bag. Delgado kind of in the middle between second and third. The pitch. Hit into center field. Stone coming in. He will make the catch for out number 3. That will end the inning. However, the Tigers score 1. They have a 1-0 lead heading into the bottom of the second. Jace Valdez will step up to the plate here in the bottom of the second. The Tigers have a 1-0 lead over the Broncos. Hayden Crawford on the mound for Doane. Working from the windup. That one is grounded to second. Picked up. Fires over to first for out number 1. A hard hit ball, but right to the second baseman. That'll bring Matt Lucero up to the plate. Lucero getting his first at-bat of the game. Came in last game for the injured Descartes. Batting from the left-hand side, he pokes that one. Knocked down by the third baseman, Nevels, who fires it way over the head of the first baseman. But he will reach on the throwing error. Good backup there from Chialtas. I'll put a runner on first with 1 out. Caleb Dunnick will get his first at-bat of the day. The DH for this second game, right-handed hitter. Lucero leads off first. The pitch misses inside. Crawford checks on the runner. Swings and misses at that one. Count is 1-1 now. From the stretch, high. Two 2-1 is the count now. Crawford checks on the runner, then comes set. The pitch misses low. Dunnick works it to a hitter's count. 3 balls, 1 strike. Comes set. The pitch. High, and Dunnick works a walk. I'll put runners on first and second for Mason Mauser. Mauser, the left fielder, right-handed hitter, facing against the right-handed pitching Crawford. Lucero will lead off second. Dunnick takes his lead from first. Crawford checks on second and delivers. That one is fouled into the parking lot. Mauser looking for his first hit of the day. He had a sac bunt in the first game. They pick over and he is safe. Lucero able to avoid the tag. Crawford caught him leaning towards third, but Lucero able to swim around the tag and get back safely. Nice break for the Broncos there. Runners on first and second. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out here. The pitch. Swung on, grounded up the middle. Picked up by the second baseman, LaChance. Fires it to first after stepping on the bag for a double play. That's a 4-3 double play, and that will end the inning. Still 1-0. Doane has the lead. We'll head to the third inning here. Be back in a moment. Joe Osborne will step up to the plate. Marcus Miller out there for inning number 3. Osborne reached on a fielder's choice back in the first inning. Swings and misses. Took a hefty hack at that one and came up empty. Osborne had that bunt that the Broncos threw the runner out at third back in the first inning. Takes that one for a ball. One misses outside. 1-1 is the count now. Working out of the windup. The pitch from Miller in the dirt. 2-1 here. Miller picks up the rosin bag. He'll toe the rubber now. Kicks and deals. In there for a strike on the outside corner. Miller got that kind of almost 3/4 arm slot from the left side. A lot of his pitches will run in and catch the outside corner. It's a tough pitch to hit as a batter. Swings and misses at that one. And that's out number 1. Osborne took a big hack and came up empty. That will bring Braden Jones to the plate. Tall, right-handed hitting first baseman steps up to the plate. Takes that one for a ball. That one just missed the corner. Jones popped out to the shortstop and is back in the first inning. Leaves that one low. He's ahead 2-0 now. The pitch from Miller takes that, and he's ahead 3-0 now. Miller trying to work back into the strike column, and he does there. 3-1 count now. Hitters count here for Jones. Hitting .344 on the year. Swings and misses at that one. Miller works it full. The 3-2 pitch. Lined and past a diving Valdez and into center field for a hit. So Jones picks up a single there. First hit of the ball game for him. That will bring Max Harris to the plate. Broncos will get a new ball for Miller. That one wet from rolling in the outfield grass. Is the 6th hit of the ball game for the Tigers. Harris struck out in his first at-bat. The pitch outside.
Harris is looking at a .444 average on the season, hitting.
Originally from Baldwin, Missouri. He's played in 12 games. Miller picks over to first. Jones is back in time. One-0 count here. 1 out, runner on first. That one is popped up foul back into the parking lot. .1-0 ball game. The Tigers have the lead. The pitch. High. 2 balls, 1 strike. Jones takes his lead. The pitch. That one misses high again. 3-1 is the count now. A hitter's count here for Harris.
Wind picking up here once again.
Hear it howling up through the press box. In there for a strike. Harris thought that was ball 4. And that makes it a 3-2 count now. Miller checks on the runner and delivers. Swing and a miss. Got him with a little off-speed pitch. And Harris goes down swinging. That brings Luke LaChance up to the plate. So LaChance had a double in the second inning. Ended up coming around to score the first run of the game. Checks his swing, and that one is in there for a strike. A 1 count. Jones on first. That one misses outside. Miller peers in for the sign. Picks over to first. Jones back in plenty of time. Only a few steps off the bag. The pitch. Holds up his swing. That ball misses outside. 2-1 is the count now. The pitch. Fouled off the top of the stadium and back into the stands. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. The top of the third. Braden Jones is on first. Max Harris is at the plate. Miller comes set. The pitch. Flared into center field. Stone coming in. Will make the catch in shallow center field. That will end the inning. So Broncos hold them there. Score is still 1-0. We head to the bottom of the third. Tristan Martinez will come up to the plate. Getting his first at-bat of the game. Takes that one for a strike. 8-hole hitter for the Broncos. Chops that one to second. LaChance fields it. Fires over to first to get him. Just by a step. Speedy right fielder almost got there in time, but that will be out number 1. That brings Santo Shurko to the plate.
He's a freshman from Tuck.
Squares to bunt, drops one down, foul. Oh, the freshman catcher trying to bunt for a hit here in the bottom of the third. One nothing ball game. Tigers have the lead. Crawford out of the windup. Swings and misses at that one. 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Fouled towards the ticket booth. Shurko stays alive. The pitch. Swings and misses. Got him with a curveball. So Shurko goes down swinging for out number 2. Jaden Stone up to the plate, back to the top of the lineup for the Broncos. Stone struck out back in the first inning. That one's in there for a strike. That one skips away up to the top of the net. 1 ball, 1 strike now. The pitch from Crawford. Misses high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Right on left matchup. Stone hits that one solidly to center field. Center fielder giving chase. The wind blowing it way into left field, but Amick comes up with it for out number 3. You really see how the wind took the ball there. Started in center field, and Amick ended up in left center. That will end the inning. Broncos unable to score. It's a 1-0 ball game. The Tigers have the lead. We head to the top of the 4th. Nate Menzick will lead things off here in the top of the 4th. A defensive change for the Broncos. Brody Severin in for Mason Mazur out in left field. The pitch from Miller. That one misses low. Thought that was in there. Menzick flew out to right in his last at-bat. Takes that one for a strike. Working from the windup. That one is hit to left field. Severin coming in, makes the catch for out number 1. So Severin entered into the ball game and right off the bat gets a play. 1 down now. That brings Justin Nevels to the plate. Neville struck out in his last at-bat back in the second inning. The pitch from Miller misses high.
Neville's is from Alaska, so he's probably used to these colder weathers today.
Hits that one to center field. Stone coming in. He's going to let it drop for a hit. Nice swing there from Neville's. And that puts a runner on. I'll bring Dionysius Chialtas up to the plate. The catcher, he had an infield hit back in the first inning. He squares to bunt, puts it down. Miller picks it up, fires to first for the out. The sacrifice bunt is successful. That moves the runner over. That'll be out number 2. Runner on second here for the leadoff, Logan Amick. Miller checks on the runner. That one's in the dirt, knocked down by Sherko. One 0 count here. Miller gets the sign, kicks and deals. That one is knocked down by Delgado, not able to pick it up. And Amick will reach base on a hard hit ball. 2 outs, runners on the corners now. Timeout called. Joel Skipper's going to go out to the mound. No action in the Bronco bullpen yet. He's just going to go give a little pep talk to his infield. Runners on the corners, 2 outs here. Doane has a 1-0 lead in the top of the 4th. Narumi Okayasu due up to hit here. Left on left matchup. Okayasu bunted for a single in his first at-bat and flew out to center. He comes up with runners on the corners and 2 outs. Okayasu, hitting from the left-handed side, takes that one for a strike. Tall lefty, very straight-up batting stance.
And he does throw right-handed, it looks like.
Right-handed thrower, left-handed hitter. Flares that one to left field. That is going to go foul. Wind just blew it, kept blowing it foul, and ended up about 30, 40 feet into foul territory. So he's going to fall behind 0-2 now. Miller comes set. The 0-2 pitch. Runner goes. Pump fake from Sherko, and they'll let him take the bag. Defensive indifference there. That puts 2 runners in scoring position here for Okayasu. Miller comes set. Kicks and deals. That one misses outside. Broncos playing the shift here on Okayasu. Valdez pretty much behind the second base bag. Delgado shaded over towards the shortstop area. And the second baseman Lucero playing way on the right side. 2-2 here, 2 outs. The pitch. Grounded to second. Lucero picks it up, fires it over to first for an easy out, number 3. So they hold them there. The Tigers threaten but do not score. Still a 1-0 ball game going to the bottom of the 4th. Jared Delgado will step up to the plate here to lead off the bottom of the 4th. If you're just joining us, it's a 1-0 ball game. The Tigers have the lead here in the bottom of the 4th. Hayden Crawford on the mound. Fires that one in for a strike. Working out of the windup, the pitch lined right to the shortstop.
What a catch.
For first baseman, number 5, Tyler Kistler.
I think he was just planning on grounding that one.
Just able to make the catch there. That'll bring Tyler Kistler to the plate. He grounds this one to LaChance. Tosses it over to first for out number 2. Two outs here. Valdez looking for his first hit of the game. Grounded out in his first at-bat back in the 2nd. 2 outs here, nobody on. Right on right matchup. Crawford kicks and deals. In there for a strike. Swings and hits that one up the middle. Bounces to LaChance at second. Fires it to first for out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning for the Broncos. They go down in order. That'll take us to the top of the 5th. 1-0 ball game. Tigers with the lead. Joe Osborne lead it off here for the Tigers on the top of the fifth. Marcus Miller out for his fifth inning of work. Fires that one in there for a strike on the outside corner. Miller working out of the windup. Kicks and fires. That one misses outside. One count here. The pitch. Just missed outside. 2-1 now.
Got some raindrops coming in.
Starting to pick up again. It's been sprinkling on and off all day here. Way inside. 3-1 now. Switch out the baseball.
Looks like we're expecting to get a little bit of thunderstorm here around 3, but
We'll keep an eye on that.
we'll see if that even comes through.
Checks his swing, and he does go on that one. And it's 3-2 count now. So the stadium lights have been on since 11 a.m. when we started the first game. Play an interesting day here. Swing and a miss. Chases a pitch low for out number 1. Osborne goes down swinging. That'll bring Braden Jones to the plate. Jones had a single in his last at-bat. It looks like I'm going to call a timeout here. Looks like the Doane third base coach forgot his protective helmet out there at third, so they brought it out to him.
Safety first, guys.
Indeed. I'm going to keep our first and third base coaches safe out there. That one misses a little high. Miller falls behind 1-0 here to Jones. Chops that one towards the Bronco dugout. One count here. The pitch misses outside. Two and one here. Miller out of the windup with nobody on. Fires it in for a strike. Counts even now at 2-2. Left on right here. Miller kicks and deals. Foul tips it into the catcher's mitt, and that'll be a strikeout. So 2 strikeouts and a quick 2 outs here in the top of the 5th for Miller. That brings looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter. Number 26, Alec Harshaw will pinch hit for Max Harris. Teo Takahashi is actually going to be the pinch hitter. Takes that one for a ball.
Takahashi is a freshman from Lincoln, Nebraska.
Making his first appearance of the day. Lines that one into the gap between the shortstop and the third baseman for a base hit. So Takahashi comes in for a pinch hit and picks up a single with 2 outs in the top of the 5th.
That was his first hit of the season and actually his first at-bat.
So Takahashi gets a single in his first at-bat. That'll bring Luke LaChance up to the plate. with a runner on first. Swings and hits this one to center field. Stone giving chase. That is going to fall for a hit. Takahashi is going to round third, and he's going to head for home. The throw comes in from Valdez.
Oh.
And the ball is down. Shurko not able to hang on to the ball. And Takahashi comes and scores from first.
Looks like some confusion here. Got the coaches up.
I don't know if he's asking about if the tag was applied or if it has to do with the runner coming in and sliding into the catcher, but
because it looked like that ball was out of there. So
yeah, the ball one-hopped into the chest of Shurko and away, so the tag wasn't applied. So LeChance ends up at third. That ball is chopped towards short. Valdez throws it to first, but Kistler not able to come up with it, and another run will score. So a 2-out rally here makes it a 3-0 ball game.
And that'll give Menzik his 7th RBI of the season.
I'll bring Justin Nevels to the plate. A bit of a wild inning here in the top of the 5th. It's 3-0 game now. Justin Nevels up to the plate. Runner goes. Throw down from Shurko. And they say he came off the bag, and he is out. So that will end the inning. But the Tigers tack on 2 more. It's a 3-0 ball game heading to the bottom of the 5th. A new pitcher in for the Tigers, Halden Craig. Well, the right-handed pitcher will be in.
He's from British Columbia. He previously went to the University of Victoria.
Working from the windup. Fires that one high. So Crawford goes 4 innings. No runs on no hits with 1 error. Lucero pops that one out of play.
Looks like this is Craig's 4th game pitching this year. He is a sophomore.
Right on left here. That one misses high and skips to the backstop. 2-1 count now. Lucero is a switch hitter, hitting from the left-hand side to get the right-on-left matchup. The pitch fouled back towards the train tracks. Count even now at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Missed low for a ball. Lucero works it even. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch misses low for a walk, so Craig comes in and walks the first batter. That'll bring Caleb Doane to the plate. Doane swings and misses at that one. 0-1 now. Craig checks over on Lucero at first. Working from the stretch now. That one misses low. Pulled a slider a little too hard. 1-1 count here. Broncos down by 3. The pitch. That one misses low as well. Craig struggling a tad with his control here. The pitch. Fouled down the first base side. Count even now at 2-2. Checks on the runner and comes set. The pitch. Tips it back into the catcher's glove, and that is a strikeout. So Doane goes down swinging. That'll bring Brody Severn to the plate. Severin getting his first at-bat of the ball game. Came in a defensive switch. Came in for the left fielder, Mazur. Takes that one high. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. Fouls it back towards the parking lot.
Severin's a sophomore out of Denver, Colorado. Looks like this will be his 8th game this season.
Craig checks on the runner. The pitch. Fouled in the parking lot again, almost an identical.
The parking lot's getting some action today.
1-2 here. Pops that one back in.
There he goes again.
Be careful where you park here at Duncan Field. Lots of foul balls into the parking lot. The 1-2. Misses inside, ball skips away. Lucero takes off for second. He's going to dive in safely. Heads up base running from Matt Lucero. Picking up a stolen bag there. On the ball in the dirt.
Looks to be his first stolen base of the season.
Count is 2-2. Broncos with the runner in scoring position. Strike 3 called. Froze him there with a fastball on the outside corner. That brings Tristan Martinez to the plate. Martinez grounded out to second back in the third inning. Looking for his first hit of the day. Swings and misses at that one. Chased a low curveball. Checks on the runner. He comes set. The pitch. Misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Checks on the runner from the stretch. Martinez waves at that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Lucero leads off second. The pitch. Lined into left field. And Osborne will come in and make the catch for out number 3. So that will end the inning. Tigers with a 3-0 lead. We'll be back for the top of the 6th here in a moment. Justin Nevels steps up to the plate. Here in the top of the 6th, Nevels was up to the plate when the runner was thrown out at second. So he'll get a new count, and he fouls that one toward the Bronco dugout. Miller gets ahead 0-1. Miller going out for inning number 6. Misses that one high and away. 1-1 here. Kicks and deals. Ball in the dirt. Neville's ahead 2-1 now. Nevels had a single in his last at-bat. He squares to bunt, drops one down. Delgado coming in, and he's not going to have a play. So heads up play there from Justin Nevels. Saw Delgado playing back at third and dropped a bunt down. Delgado wasn't able to, he just didn't have a play. Nevels was already there. Dionysius Chialtas comes up to the plate, squares to bunt, pulls back, and takes it for a strike. Runner on first here. No outs in the top of the 6th. The pitch, runner goes, perfect hit and run. Neville's on his way to third. They're going to hold him at third. And Chialtis executes a perfect hit and run. Hit it right where Valdez had left. That'll put runners on first and third. Number 16, the Carson Baker, will be the courtesy runner. And that will bring us to the top of the order with no outs. Runners on the corners and no outs here. Looks like we're going to have a mound visit from Joel Skipper. A little movement down in the Bronco bullpen. Runners on first and third here and no outs. Looks like Weiser getting loose in the bullpen. Broncos head coach Joel Skipper going out to chat with his infield, settle things down, possibly give Weiser a little more time to start getting loose. Coach Skipper taking his time out there. The umpire's going to go out and break up the meeting, and the Bronco defense will return to their positions. Runners on the corners here. No outs. Top of the sixth. The Tigers have a 3-0 lead. Carson Baker on first and Justin Nevels is on third. Logan Amick is the batter. Miller checks on the runner. Runner goes. Throws it down. Way over the head, and they're going to bring it back home and throw him out. No, just like the Broncos drew it up, that'll be out number one, runner on second. Sherko threw down after a little double clutch. Nevels tried to score, and a perfect throw from Lucero at second gunned him down. So one out now, runner on second. That one is popped into the parking lot. Right on left here. The pitch. Squirts away from the catcher, but Baker will stay at second. One-two count here. Miller ahead, working from the stretch. The pitch, outside. 2-2 now. Checks on the runner. That one is lined into right field. That's going to be a base hit. Baker's rounding third. He's going to score. Amick will hold at 2 for an RBI double. Amick having is 4 for 4 now with 3 singles and 2 doubles. Or excuse me, 3 singles, 1 double, and RBI now. Makes it a 4-0 ball game. Okayasu will step up to the plate with 1 out and a runner on second. Broncos playing the shift. He squares to bunt. Sherko picks it up, fires to first in time to get Okayasu at first. That will move the runner over to third with 2 outs now. And the 3-hole hitter, Joe Osborne, stepping up to the plate. Well, it looks like the Broncos are going to have a pitching change. Miller goes 5 2/3 innings. He's going to be taken out of the ball game. Looks like Danny Weiser coming in. So we'll be back in a few minutes here. So Danny Weiser comes in to pitch.
He's a senior out of Denver, Colorado.
He's got a runner on third and 2 outs here. Osborne fouls that one off, back towards the Bronco dugout. Tigers have a 4-0 lead now. Here in the top of the 6th. Weiser working out of the stretch. Comes set, the pitch. Squirts away from the catcher, ball in the dirt. The runner's going to come in to score. And that'll make it a 5-0 ball game. The ball in the dirt makes it a 1-2 count. Weiser out of the windup now. Misses that one. Outside and low. I'm going to switch baseballs here. The pitch. Lined past the diving Delgado and into left field for a single. So Osborne picks up a single here, his first hit of the game. That will bring Braden Jones to the plate. A runner on first here with 2 outs. Weiser working out of the stretch, checks on the runner. That one's in there for a strike. Oh, 1. The pitch misses high. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Weiser checks on the runner. Swing and a miss. Weiser gets ahead 1-2 now. Trying to put him away here. 2 down. Runner on first. Runner goes. Pitch is high. Throw down from Sherko. Also high, and Osborne has a stolen base. Count even now at 2-2. 2 outs, runner on second. The pitch. Grounded foul up the third base side. Weiser gets the sign, comes set. The 2-2 pitch. Chopped foul towards the Bronco dugout. Jones fights another one off. Still 2-2 here. Weiser comes set and delivers. In the dirt. Runner goes. Throw down from Sherko. And Osborne is safe. A runner on third here. Full count now. Weiser comes set. The pitch. In the dirt. Squirts away, but Sherko keeps it close enough that the runner will hold at third. That puts runners on first and third with 2 outs now. I'll bring Takahashi up to the plate. So Takahashi will step up to the plate for his second at-bat of the day. He had a single in his last at-bat. All in the dirt, knocked down by Sherko. Weiser seems like he's struggling to get a grip on the ball. The rainfall making it a little tough with making the baseball slippery for the pitchers. It's a 1-0 count. The pitch. In there for a strike. Dropped a curveball in. Will get me over curveball. Counts even at 1-1. Peers in for the sign. Checks on the runner. That one in the dirt. Runner goes. Throw down is in time. And that will end the inning. So they get Jones trying to steal a base. That will end the inning. But the Tigers tack on 2 more. They've got a 5-0 lead here going into the bottom of the 6th. We'll be back in a moment. Santo Shirko comes up to the plate here. The bottom of the 6th. Looking for his first hit of the day. That one misses low. Halden Craig still on the bump for the Tigers. That one catches the corner, 1-1 now. The pitch. Chopped towards short. The third baseman Nevels comes in, fires across the diamond, and makes the play for out number 1. Jaden Stone up. Looking for his first hit of the ball game as well. Takes that one low for a ball. Right on left matchup here. The left-handed hitting Stone facing the right-handed pitching Craig. That one misses high. 2-0 now. Working from the windup, Craig delivers. That one misses low as well, so Stone has a 3-0 count here. The pitch. Misses high, and Stone works a walk. We've got a runner on here in the first inning. Brings Jared Delgado to the plate. With 1 out here, a runner on first. Craig out of the stretch now. That one is knocked down by Chialtes, the catcher. One 0 here. The pitch. Misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes. After a 4-pitch walk to Stone, Craig falls behind. 2-0 to Delgado. The pitch. Low, 3-0. 7 straight balls.
Exactly what I was going to say.
The 3-0. That one's in there for a strike. 3-1 count, now a hitter's count for Delgado. That one is flared into right field. Right fielder Menzek coming into foul territory, not able to make the catch. Nice diving effort there from Menzek. He had to run quite a ways to get there. But it is just going to be a long strike 2 for Delgado. So the count is full now. 1 out here, runner on first. Craig checks over at Stone on first. Kicks and fires, and that one misses high, and Delgado works a walk. So runners on first and second now, and Tyler Kistler, the 5th-year senior, stepping up to the plate. And it looks like the Tigers are going to call timeout here. We'll have a mound visit. Settle down Craig. A little bit of action down in the Doane bullpen. Not able to make out who that is getting loose. So Kistler, dangerous hitter here with runners on first and second. And only one out here. The Broncos trying to spark some offense. Craig checks on the runner. Working from the stretch. Delivers. That one's high. 1-0 now. He comes set. That one's in there for a strike. The pitch from Craig flared into right field. That is going to go out of play. Craig checks on Stone at second. 1-2 pitch. Lined into right field. That's going to be a base hit. Stone is going to hold at third, and that will be the Broncos' first hit of the ball game. A single from Tyler Kistler breaks up the no-hitter. And that brings Jace Valdez up to the plate with bases loaded and 1 out. Broncos threatening here in the bottom of the 6th. They've got the bases loaded for Jace Valdez. A couple groundouts on the day. Going to pick up his first hit of the game. Craig working out of the windup. Fires that one low for a ball. The pitch. That misses inside. Valdez is ahead 2-0. The pitch. That misses low. 3 balls, no strikes. So Valdez works it to 3-0. Craig starting to struggle a little bit out there. Issued 2 walks already, and now he's down 3-0 to Valdez. Spikes that one, and Craig is going to walk in the run. The Broncos get their first run of the ball game. Stone scores there on the bases loaded walk. That brings Matt Lucero to the plate. It looks like we are going to have a pitching change. Doane coach motioning down to the bullpen, and he's going to pull Halden Craig out of this ball game.
There you go.
So Craig goes 1 1/3. Gives up the first hit of the game to the Broncos and walks in a run before being pulled. We'll be back in a moment. Score 5-1. Tigers with the lead. So Ethan Merck comes in to pitch for the Tigers.
He's a freshman out of Saskatchewan, and if you didn't know where that was from, that's in Canada. This will be his 8th game pitching this year.
You've already seen several natives of Canada on this Tiger ball club. And Merck fires that first pitch to Lucero in for a strike. Lucero hitting from the left side, facing the right-handed pitching Merck. Lucero walked in his last at bat, and he swings at that one as well. Falls behind 0-2 now. The bases are loaded with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. 5-1 lead for Doane. And Lucero swings at that one. Goes down on 3 strikes. That will bring Caleb Dunnick to the plate. Dunnick struck out in his last at bat back in the 5th. Merck kicks and deals. That one misses low. 1 ball, no strikes here. Valdez is on first, Kistler on second, Delgado on third. That one misses inside. And Merck falls behind 2-0 now. Working from the stretch, the pitch. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Oh, Dunnick works it to 3-0. The pitch from Merck. Fouled down the right field side and out of play. 3-1 now, hitters count for Dunnick. Merck working from the left side of the rubber. Fires that one in for strike 2. He thought it was 3, started walking off the mound. Now he'll climb back up to the top of the hill. Get ready for the 3-2 pitch. Bases loaded, 3-2, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. The payoff pitch, runners go, foul into the parking lot. The runners will be moving on the pitch with 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here. Merck comes set. The pitch. Swings and misses. And that will end the innings. But the Broncos pick up 1. It's a 5-1 game here as we head to the top of the 7th. Taiyo Takahashi steps up to the plate. Danny Weiser fires the one in for strike one. 0-1 here in the top of the 7th. That one misses low. That one misses low as well. Takahashi got his first hit of his college career earlier in this ballgame. Freshman from Lincoln, Nebraska. Fouls that one back. Count is 2-2 now. Weiser from the windup. That one misses just high for ball 3. Bronco defense thought that was strike 3, but it's going to be a full count here. The pitch. Lined into center field. That's going to drop for a hit, so Takahashi has another hit on the day, and the leadoff man is on for the Tigers here in the top of the 7th. That will bring Luke LeChance up to the plate. It is the 15th hit of the ball game for the Tigers. Weiser fires that one. That is fouled. LeChance has a double and a triple on the day, as well as flying out to center. Takahashi leads off. The pitch. In there for a strike. Weiser gets ahead 0-2 now. Looks like the play card for LeChance fell out of his pocket, so they're going to call timeout here for a moment. And we're good to go. 0-2 here. Pick over to first. Takahashi's back in time, and Weiser steps back on the mound. Checks over. The 0-2. High. Won't chase the high pitch. 1-2 is the count now. Weiser from the stretch. A little slide step. Just high. 1-2. A little movement in the Bronco bullpen. But you're starting to get loose. 2-2. Picks over. Two-two to LeChance. That one high, almost hit him. Count goes full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count here. Weiser checks on the runner. Takahashi leads off. The pitch. Grounded to second. Lucero picks it up. Only plays at first, and he throws from the seat of his pants and throws LeChance out. The runner will move up to second. There's 1 out now. A nice defensive play by Matt Lucero. 1 out now. Takahashi is on second base. Nate Menzik up to the plate. Menzik reached on an error in his last at-bat. The pitch. In there for a strike. Weiser shakes off a sign. He's got the one he wants. The pitch. In there for strike 2. Dropped a curveball in there. Menzik not happy with the call, but it's going to be 0-2 now. Weiser got the sign. The 0-2. Strike 3 called. Frozen with a curveball in the outside corner. And Menzik goes down looking for out number 2. Justin Nevels steps up to the plate. The pitch. In there for a strike. Nevels bunted for a hit in the 6th inning. Fouls that one to the parking lot. Weiser gets ahead 0-2 here. Checks on Takahashi. The pitch. Strike 3 called. And that will end the inning. Weiser gets another strikeout. And he holds them there. Still a 5-1 ball game. The Tigers have the lead. We'll be back for the bottom of the 7th here in a moment. Brody Severin will step up to the plate to face Ethan Merck here in the bottom of the 7th. Merck, the tall right-hander, and will be working out of the timeout's called. A little confusion here from the Tigers dugout. Looks like the catcher is missing perhaps his play card. Now we'll get going. Merck working out of the stretch. Misses for a ball. The pitch. Flied into right field. Martinez coming in. Menzik comes in and makes the catch. Diving in foul territory for out number 1. So nice play from Menzik. There's 1 out now. I'll bring Tristan Martinez up to the plate. Martinez lined out to left in his last at-bat. Put a nice swing on the ball, but right to the left fielder. One out here in the bottom of the 7th. He lines that one up the middle. Past the diving shortstop. And that will be a base hit. Puts a runner on first for Santos Shurko. Shurko steps up to the plate now. Grounded out to third in his last at bat. Martinez will lead off of first. Merck kicks and deals. That one misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes. From the stretch, grounds it to second. His only play is going to be to first. Shurko is thrown out at first, but moves the runner over to second. Jaden Stone will be the next batter for the Broncos. You're just joining us. It's a 5-1 ball game. Tigers have the lead. Tristan Martinez is on second with 2 outs. Jaden Stone up to the plate. He's going to take strike 1. The pitch. Chopped foul. No balls and 2 strikes now on Jaden Stone. Merck comes set and delivers. Foul tipped, not held on to by the catcher, so it'll just be a foul ball. Oh, 2. The pitch. Lined past the second baseman and into right center field. Martinez is going to come around and score. Stone will hold at first, and he has an RBI single.
Make that 13 on the season for him.
Timeout called by the Doane pitching coach. He's going to go have a chat with Ethan Merck, the freshman. Just gave up a couple of singles that led to Tristan Martinez scoring the second run of the game for the Broncos on their 3rd hit of the ball game. That'll be their second time out of the ball game. 2 outs here. Stone is on first. Delgado is up to the plate. He walked in his last at-bat. Two outs here in the bottom of the 7th. That one is grounded up the middle and into center field. Another base hit. Stone is going to round second, but hold there. And another base hit. Bring Tyler Kistler to the plate. First baseman, number 5, Tyler Kistler. Runners on first and second now. 2 outs. Tyler Kistler up to the plate. He singled in his last at-bat. Broncos trying to string together a little 2-out rally here. Stone on second, Delgado on first. That one's in there for a strike. Still completely covered in clouds here at Duncan Field. The rain has seemed to stop for now, though, as that one misses outside. Wind blowing straight in from center field. 1-1 count. The pitch. Fouled into the parking lot. Kistler gets behind 1-2. One, two here. Merck comes set and delivers. Strike three called. Called a curveball on the inside part of the plate. Kistler's not happy with it, but that will end the inning. The Broncos tack on one more. It's a 5-2 game, just a 3-run ball game. As we head to the top of the 8th, we'll be back in a moment. Hayden Zaffino will be the pitcher for the Broncos, facing against Dionysius Chialtas. That one misses outside, ball one. Zaffino coming in the 8th inning for relief. Misses that one high and out. 2 balls and no strikes here. Broncos are down 5-2. The top of the 8th of this 9-inning ball game. Zaffino out of the windup. That one is in there for a strike. So 2-1 count here on Chialtas. Fouls that one off his foot. In the batter's box. 2-2 count now.
Hayden's a sophomore out of Erie, Pennsylvania. This will be his 5th game pitching this year.
Shakes off a sigh, and now he's got the one he wants. The pitch. Swings and a miss. And he got him. 1 out. Here in the top of the 8th, that brings Logan Amick to the plate. Amick had a double in his last at-bat. was caught stealing later that inning. Fouls that one back into the net. A little behind on that one. Zaffino bringing a little heat here. Kicks and fires. Hit him right in the back. That's a tough pitch to wear. Fastball right to the back, but Amick will trot down to first. That brings Narumi Okayasu to the plate. Umpire wanting a few more dry baseballs as Narumi Okayasu steps up to the plate. There'll be a runner on first with one out here. Okayasu had a sac bunt in his last at-bat back in the 6th inning. He had a bunt single in the first and a flyout and a ground out. Takes that one low for a ball. Picks over to first, and Amick is back in time. Working from the stretch is Zaffino. The pitch. Misses low. 2 balls and no strikes. Checks over on the runner. And he comes set. The pitch. Outside, and Zaffino falls behind 3-0. Checks over on Amick, then comes set. That one's in there for a strike. Back in the strike column. 3-1 count here, hitter's count for Okayasu. The lefty from Japan steps back up to the plate. Runner goes. Zaffino steps off, fires over, and he's out. So Amick tried to steal a bag, went before Zaffino had thrown, and they throw him out for out number 2. Amick caught stealing for the 2nd time today. Caught stealing back in the 6th inning. That one is fouled back towards the train tracks. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Full count on Okayasu. Zaffino working out of the windup now. Kicks and deals. Misses that one high for ball 4. I'll bring Joe Osborne to the plate. Osborne singled his last time up. Tigers have a runner on first with 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. That pitch low. Okayasu almost went, but dives back to the bag. Zaffino comes set and delivers. Grounded foul up the third baseline. Osborne turned on that one. It's 1-1 now. Umpire going telling something to the Doane dugout. Not quite sure what they're saying there. I don't know if he's giving them a warning for if they said something or It looks like the Doane third base coach is going to ask about it. Their coach is going to walk over to the dugout. Not exactly sure what they said, but I can imagine their coach is telling them to knock it off. That's what not quite sure what exactly the problem was, but looks like we will resume play here. Count is 1-1. 2 outs, runner on first. Safino checks on the runner. That one misses low. 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch. Swings and misses at that one. Took a big hack and came up empty. Picks over to first, and Okuyasu is back in plenty of time. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first, Tigers with the 5-2 lead. Safino shakes off a couple signs. Timeout is called. A little miscommunication there between the catcher Sherko and the pitcher Zafino. They're going to go talk it out. And it looks like they're on the same page now. Two-two here. Zafino comes set. And the pitch. Misses in the dirt. Knocked down by Sherko. And the count goes full here. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The payoff pitch, runner goes in the dirt, ball 4. Safino walks Osborne. Runners on first and second for Braden Jones now. Jones steps up to the plate. He was caught stealing after walking back in the 6th. Takes that one for a strike. Zafino checks on the runner. He's ahead 0-1 now. The pitch. In there for strike 2. He's ahead on Jones. 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. In the dirt. Gets by Sherko, the catcher. Runners are going to move up. One, 2 will be the count now. Jones steps back up to the plate. Right on right matchup. Zafino working out of the windup now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that will end the inning. It's still a 5-2 ball game. The Broncos coming up next. Jace Valdez will be the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 8th. Ethan Merck still on the mound for the Tigers. New center fielder, defensive switch for the Tigers. Can't tell who it is from out there, but just got the sign from the umpire. Right on right matchup here. Merck facing Valdez. Misses that one high. Ball 1. 1-0 here. That one's in there for a strike. Looks like number 10, Aaron Volcano, back in the lineup in center field. 1-1 pitch, popped up and onto the top of the Tiger dugout. Chialtas went sliding towards the dugout, but is out of his reach. So Valdez is behind 1-2 now. The pitch. Foul down the first base side. Valdez keeps the at-bat alive. One, two. The pitch. Hit him. Hit him in the elbow. That didn't feel good, but Valdez takes off his protective equipment and will jog down to first. So hit by pitch puts the leadoff runner on here in the bottom of the 8th for the Broncos. Matt Lucero is up next. Matt Lucero hitting from the left-hand side. The pitch from Merck swings and misses at that one. Out and his last at bat. Takes a big hack at that one and falls behind 0-2. The pitch. Chopped foul towards the Doane dugout. Count remains at 0-2. Merck kicks and fires. Missed, high and outside. Good take from Lucero. 1-2 here. The pitch. Missed inside, squirts away from the catcher. Valdez stays at first. Count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Merck checks on the runner. Comes set and delivers. Outside. Oh no! Strike 3 called on a pitch on the outside. So Lucero's going to go down looking. That'll be out number 1. Caleb Dunnick up to the plate. Right on right matchup here. That one misses high. Dunnick has a walk and a couple of strikeouts in the ball game. Trying to make something happen here in the bottom of the 8th. Broncos down 5-2. Just missed inside. Dunnick works ahead 2-0 now. Merck kicks and deals. That one's in there for a strike. The pitch. Popped up on the infield. The second baseman, LaChance, makes the catch for out number 2. That brings Brody Severin back up to the plate. Severin led off last inning. Right-handed hitter. Valdez leads off first. There's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. The pitch. Fouled past the third base coach. It's Corey Caranda there at third. Leans out of the way. No balls and 1 strike. Pitch. Misses outside. The 1-1 pitch. In there for a strike. Severin falls behind 1-2 now. The pitch, swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. Broncos still down 5-2. We're heading to the 9th. We will be back in a few minutes. Hayden Zafino will take the bump here once again for the Broncos, facing Taiyo Takahashi. Swings and misses at that one. Takes that one for a ball. Zafino working out of the windup here. That one is fouled straight back. Zafino gets ahead 1-2 here on Takahashi. Takahashi, with his first hit of the season earlier, he skies that one to left center field. Stone and Severin converge on it. Stone's going to call for it, camp under it, and make the catch for out number 1. So Takahashi flies out to start the inning. That'll bring Luke LaChance to the plate. LaChance grounded out in his last at-bat. That one is yanked and way out in the other batter's box. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. That's in there for a strike. 1-1 here. Zaffino kicks and delivers. That one is fouled out of play.
I think went all the way down to the street.
A long foul ball. Count is 1-2. The pitch. Fouled back off the umpire's mask. He appears to be all right.
Just adjusting that headset a little bit.
1-2 is the count still. The pitch. Grounded to short. Picked up by Valdez. Throws across to Kistler for out number 2. 2 down here. Nate Menzik coming up to the plate. Menzik struck out in his last at-bat. Is yet to get a hit in this ball game. The Broncos have 2 outs here. The pitch from Zaffino. Chopped. Back to the pitcher. Zaffino picks it up. Throws over to first. Just in time. And that's out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning for Zaffino. And that will take us to the bottom of the 9th. The Broncos down by 3. It's a 5-2 ball game. We will be back in a moment. So the Broncos are trying to spark some offense here. They're down 5-2 here in the bottom of the 9th. Tristan Martinez steps up to the plate. He had a single in his last at-bat. Came around to score. He hits another single. That one's up the middle and into center field. The leadoff man is on here in the bottom of the 9th. See what the Broncos can do here. Santo Shurko is due up. Runner on first here. Broncos down by 3. Ethan Merck still on the mound for the Tigers. Working from the stretch. Hit him. So a hit by pitch puts Shurko on. And first 2 runners are on now for the Broncos. Julius Cortez will go out to be the courtesy runner for the catcher for Shurko. Broncos get a little speed on the base pass here. catcher Chialtas is going to go talk to Merck, the pitcher. Starting to rain again here at Duncan Field. Old mound visit for the Tiger defense. Get back to the action here. Ethan Merck is the right-handed pitcher for the Tigers. He'll be facing Jaden Stone, left-handed hitter for the Broncos. Martinez is at second, Cortez at first. No outs here. That one is flared into left field. That's going to be a hit. That's going to get by the outfielder. Martinez is going to score. Cortez is going to be waved around. And Stone is heading for third. He is going to be safe at third with a 2 RBI triple.
What a turnaround.
So a triple is going to make it a 5-4 ball game. It's a 1-run game, and the tying run is at third base for Jared Delgado. So just like that, the Broncos are right back in the ball game. No outs. The tying run is at third. The go-ahead run is at the plate.
Looks like it's sprinkling out there again.
Rain's starting to pick up for sure. And that one almost hit Delgado. Timeout called by the pitcher. He wants a new ball. That one got a little wet. Tiger defense playing in to cut the run. The pitch. Chop towards third. He's going to look him back. Fire across the diamond to first. And he misses the ball. The first baseman not able to pick it. And Stone comes around to score, and we have a tie ball game. So what a turnaround here in the last inning from the Broncos, piecing together a few hits. And it's a tie ball game here in the bottom of the ninth. No outs. Go-ahead run on first. Tyler Kistler up to the plate. And it looks like timeout is going to be called. And they're going to make a call to the bullpen here. Ethan Merck is going to be pulled here. After giving up the tying run. So we're going to have a pitching change. Merck. Merck went 3 1/3. Gave up 5 hits and 4 runs. And that will end his day. So we'll be back after the pitching change. Tyler Kistler is due up to bat. So quite a turnaround here in the bottom of the ninth. The Broncos score 3 to tie the ball game. Isaiah Miller is the pitcher for the Tigers now.
He's a freshman out of Elkhorn, Nebraska.
Kistler lays down a bunt, flipped over to first. So a perfect sacrifice bunt from Tyler Kistler will put the tying run or the winning run in scoring position. Sack bunt. We have one out here in the bottom of the ninth. Jared Delgado at second base and Jace Valdez up to the plate, but they are going to intentionally walk him to get to Matt Lucero. So they're going to set up the force play. Who's that, 31? Ben Richter's? Ben Richter goes into pinch run for Delgado at second. They want a little more speed on the base paths. One out. Go ahead run at second. Bottom of the ninth. And Matt Lucero will be the batter. This rainy afternoon at Duncan Field starting to pick up again. Seeing some showers. Lucero will step up to the plate. Miller comes set. The pitch. Inside. Ball one. Lucero struck out in his last at bat. Hitting from the left-hand side again. Facing the right-handed pitching Miller. The pitch. That one misses low again. 2-0 here. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Took a healthy hack at that one and not able to connect. The pitch. Flared into foul territory and out of play. 2-2 here. Isaiah Miller on the mound. Comes set. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. So that will be out number 2. That will bring Caleb Dunnick to the plate. Dunnick takes that one for a ball. Miller working quickly there. Runners on first and second. 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth. It's a tie ball game. The pitch. Fouled. On the first base side. Miller comes set. The pitch. That one is flared into the parking lot. And Dunnick is behind 1-2 now. The pitch. Swings and misses. And that will end the inning. But the Broncos tie the ball game in a very unexpected turnaround. Down by 4, they came in and tied the ball game. So we're going to extra innings, folks. Stick around for some free baseball. We'll be back in a moment. Justin Nevels will be the leadoff batter here in the top of the 10th inning. Game is tied 5-5. Hayden Zaffino back out onto the mound. Working out the windup. The pitch misses. Bounces away from the catcher into the backstop. So Zaffino kicks and delivers. That one is in there for a strike. 1-1 here. The pitch. That missed. Count is 2-1 now. The pitch. Almost hit him. And it's a hitter's count here for Nevels, 3-1. Hitter's count here, the 3-1 pitch. And that is a walk. So the leadoff man is on here in the top of the 10th for the Tigers. That'll bring Dionysius Chialtas up to the plate. Chialtas struck out in his last at-bat. Does have 2 singles on the day. 3 singles, one of them an infield hit. Right on left matchup as Nevels leads off first. Squares to bunt, pulls back, and he takes it for a ball. One-0 here. The pitch, high. 2 balls and no strikes. Delgado playing in at third, defending against the bunt. Working from the stretch, Zaffino delivers. That one misses low. It's a 3-0 count now. No movement in the Broncos bullpen. Zaffino behind 3-0. Picks over to first, and Nevels is back in time. Most likely going to take this pitch, the 3-0. Called strike 1. Chialtas thought it was high. It's a 3-1 count now. Count is 3-1. The pitch from Zaffino. Squares to bunt. He lays it down. That's going to roll.
Keep rolling.
Foul. Heads up baseball from the Broncos, and it just rolled foul. Goodness. If that had stayed fair, that was a perfect location for a bunt. Smart defense there from the Broncos, not touching it and making sure it's just a foul ball. Makes the count 3-2. Full count here. Zaffino checks on the runner. The payoff pitch, chopped foul. Chialtas keeps the at-bat alive. Count remains at 3-2. Tie ball game here in the top of the 10th. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. He strikes out Chialtas, and that is out number 1. I will bring Logan Amick to the plate. Actually, no, we've got a pinch hitter here. That's number 10, Aaron Volcano. Volcano, a right-handed batter, facing the right-handed pitching Zafino. That one misses and gets away from the catcher, and Nevels is going to move up to second. Going to call timeout and replace the baseball. Get a few new dry ones out there. 1 ball, no strikes here. The pitch. That one misses, bounces away from Sherko, and the runner is going to move up to third. The go-ahead run is 90 feet away here for the Tigers with 1 out. The 2-0 misses low, 3 balls and no strikes. Most likely a take situation here for Volcano. And he takes ball 4. Runners on first and third now and 1 out. That will bring Narumi Okayasu up to the plate. Broncos head coach Joel Skipper is going to call timeout. Go have a chat with his infield. A little movement in the Bronco bullpen. That looks like Cole Peterson getting loose. They're going to try and settle things down. Runners on the corners. Top of the 10th. It's a tie ball game. 5-5 is the score. Looks like they're going to intentionally walk Okayasu. That will bring number 14, Joe Osborne, to the plate. So they intentionally walk Okayasu to set up the force play, a double play. Joe Osborne facing Zafino. That one is in there for a strike. Osborne walked in his last at-bat. 0-1 here. Zafino working out of the windup with the bases loaded. Swings and misses at that one. Took a big hack at that curveball and came up empty. And now Osborne is behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Misses high. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Bases loaded, 1 out here. Tie ball game, 1-2 count. The 1-2 pitch. Misses. Way outside. Sherko able to hold on to that one. Count goes even now at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes here. Zafino with the pitch. Couldn't get that curveball to break, and that missed high. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Tie ball game, bases loaded. You can feel the tension in the air. The payoff pitch. That one just missed. Zaffino, not sure where he missed that one. That looked good, but they're going to say it's high and inside. And that will give the Tigers a 6-5 lead here in the top of the 10th. And it looks like we are going to have a pitching change. So Zaffino is going to be done for the day. And it looks like Cole Peterson will come on to pitch for the Broncos. We'll be back after the pitching change here in just a few minutes. Cole Peterson will take the mound for the Broncos.
He's a senior out of Elkhorn, Nebraska. This will be his 6th game pitching.
Peterson comes in with bases loaded and 1 out. Braden Jones up to the plate. Fires that one low for a ball. Jones struck out in his last at-bat. From the windup, the pitch. That one misses low. And Peterson falls behind 2-0 here. If you're just joining us here at Duncan Field on this rainy day, the Tigers just took a 6-5 lead in extra innings here in the top of the 10th. That one is chopped to second. Flips it to second for 1. On to first, and it is thrown away. Lucero double clutched it. And the slide from the runner came in a little hard. And that will score 2. So that scored 2. The Tigers are taking an 8-5 lead here with 2 outs in the top of the 10th. So number 26, Taiyo Takahashi will step up to the plate. The throwing error gives the Tigers an 8-5 lead here in the top of the 10th. 2 down now, runner on first. The pitch from Peterson in the dirt, knocked down by Sherko. Peterson comes set. From the stretch, kicks and deals. In there for a strike. Counts even at 1-1 now. Checks on the runner and comes set. Pitch. Misses low and away. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Peterson comes set. The pitch. Lined into right field. Martinez going back. Makes the catch for out number 3. That will end the inning. But the Tigers take an 8-5 lead. We'll head to the bottom of the 10th. We'll be back in a minute. Brody Severin will be the hitter here, facing Isaiah Miller in the bottom of the 10th. Takes that for a strike. Broncos down by 3. It's an 8-5 ball game here. That one misses high. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one is fouled out of play, and Severin falls behind 1-2 now. Miller comes set, kicks and deals. That one is grounded to third, picked up by Nevels, fires across the diamond, 1 hop over to Jones at first for out number 1. They'll bring Martinez up to the plate with 1 out here in the bottom of the 10th. Broncos trying to spark something. That one is fouled back into the parking lot. That one is almost identically fouled right back to the parking lot. So Martinez falls behind 0-2 on Miller now. Miller comes set, kicks and fires. That one misses high. Curveball, couldn't get it to break. It's a 1-2 pit count. Miller comes set, the pitch. Fouled back into the parking lot once again. The 1-2 pitch, lined into left field, and Osborne will camp under it and make the catch for out number 2, and the Broncos are down to their final out. Right on right matchup here. Miller working out of the stretch. That one's in there for a strike. Miller comes set, kicks and deals. Swings and misses, loses the bat. Jaden Stone ducks out of the way. You see the slickness of the bats here on this rainy afternoon. It's been raining on and off pretty much all day. And the Broncos are down to their final strike. Miller comes set. The 0-2 pitch. Misses high. Tried to get him to chase a high fastball. Sherko doesn't take the bait. It's a 1-2 pitch. The pitch. Curveball away and low. Count even now at 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. So after a valiant effort from the Broncos, they end up falling in 10 innings. Final score 8-5. The Tigers have 8 runs on 15 hits with 2 errors. The Broncos have 5 runs on 6 hits with 2 errors. So the Broncos end of the weekend here. Tigers complete the sweep. They take 4 games out of 4 this week against the Broncos. The win is going to go to Isaiah Miller for the Tigers. The loss goes to Hayden Zaffino for the Broncos. So down by 3, Broncos rallied to tie it and send the game to extra innings, but are unable to come up with the victory. Tigers score 3 in the 10th and hold the Broncos in the bottom of the 10th. So once again, the final score here from Duncan Field. The Doane Tigers 8, Hastings Broncos 5. Thank you so much for joining us here on this rainy day in Hastings, Nebraska. We hope you'll join us again next week for the Broncos' next home games. This broadcast has been brought to you by the Hastings College Media Team and the Hastings College Center for Applied Media Arts. My name is Vince Byrne.
And I'm Grant Blodgett.
Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. Thank you.